Well, it's that time of the year again. On Sunday, most of us will turn the clock ahead 1 hour for daylight saving time. But Florida says it's time for a change. Lawmakers there passed a bill to keep the state in daylight saving time all year long. NBC's Carrie Sanders explains their frustration with a seemingly outdated rule.
Here we go again. Daylight saving time, when most of the U.S. springs ahead an hour, just like it's been for over a century. But have you ever stopped to wonder why?
Daylight saving time. How is this still a thing?
In Florida, they're asking that very question.
75–80% of citizens in the state think it's dumb.
Lawmakers in the Sunshine State passing a bill called the Sunshine Protection Act to make it daylight saving time all year long. No more clock changing. From November to March, Florida would be 1 hour ahead of the rest of the East Coast.
I think it's fantastic. I think the longer the sun stays up, people will be at the beach more, spending more money on the beach, and this is what Florida's about. It should be the Sunshine State for a reason.
And of course, an earlier New Year's Eve countdown. That means when the giant ruby red slipper drops in Key West, the rest of the East Coast will still be waiting for the ball to drop in Times Square. Florida would not be the first to mess with time. Hawaii and most of Arizona do not observe daylight saving time. Other states are considering it, including Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island.
It would just be easier on people.
Not to mention, it's already been changed in 2007. It was moved up 3 weeks in spring and 1 week in the fall. So why do we do it? Many people think daylight saving time has something to do with providing more daylight to farmers. But the Germans first used it in 1916 as a way of saving coal during World War I. The U.S. started with daylight saving time 2 years later, also as a way of saving electricity. But that was then and this is now. Studies now showing the change can actually be dangerous. The risk of having a car accident or heart attack both go up the Monday after daylight saving.
What you lose in sleep, you gain in mortal danger.
Leading many to say maybe it's time to stop messing with the time.
Just let it be what it is all the time. No forward, no back. Just, let there be light.
Florida's governor still has to approve the bill. After that, Congress has to allow the state to do it, and that could take some time.